let's make the easiest and softest muffins you'll ever have. I'm going to show you how to make my foolproof muffin batter and make any muffin flavor your heart desires. No more arguments with your family about which flavor to bake, because with this one muffin recipe, you can make several different kinds of muffins all from the same batch. This is the muffin recipe I've used in many bakeries to make it easy for us professional bakers to create lots of different muffin flavors at the same time. I've scaled it down so it makes sense for you to use at home. These muffins come out light and fluffy and just right every single time. This muffin recipe is great for bake sales, busy mornings, or just keeping picky eaters in the family happy. These muffins are also great for back to school. Give your kids a different muffin each day of the week. And here's the best part, they freeze really well. Just bake a batch, freeze the extras, and you'll always have homemade muffins ready to go. This recipe comes from my cookbook, Simple Pleasures. I'll leave the link in the description box below. In a large bowl, whisk together the flour, the sugar, baking powder, and salt and set aside. In another large bowl, we're going to combine the wet ingredients. You'll need melted butter. I melt mine in the microwave, 2 eggs, milk, and vanilla. Now here's what I love about this recipe. It's so easy. You don't need to cream the butter, and you don't need to beat the eggs until your arm falls off. This muffin batter comes together in seconds. Once you've mixed the wet ingredients, combine the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients. You want to mix well, look for a smooth batter. We don't want any lumps of flour, but as soon as those dry ingredients are incorporated, you want to stop mixing. Now at this point, the base muffin batter is done. You have 2 options here. You can either make one big batch of your favorite muffin flavor, or divide the batter into smaller bowls and make a variety of muffins. You can add chocolate chips, blueberries, any type of fruit of your choice, nuts, different flavorings, or any combinations you like. I like to say the only limit is your imagination, or maybe your pantry. Head over to my website for more details on the quantities of mix-ins to add. There is such a thing as too many mix-ins. Now, one quick tip here, before you stir your mix-ins into the batter, toss them with a tablespoon of flour. This little trick helps keep them from sinking straight to the bottom of the muffins while they bake. Transfer the muffin batter into your prepared muffin tin, and you're probably wondering, what about the mix-ins? Well, as mentioned, you can either make one batch of your favorite muffin flavor or divide the batter between different bowls, or even easier and way less cleanup, fill the muffin liners with the plain batter and add the mix-ins in each cup and mix those through. Using this method, you could even make 12 different muffins in one batch. I used the same method when I made my assorted cupcakes. I'll leave that video in the description box below. Bake for 5 minutes, then lower the temperature to 320 and continue baking for another 10 to 15 minutes. In total, these should bake for 20-25 minutes. While the muffins are baking, it's the perfect time to talk to you about today's sponsor, Surfshark. Surfshark is a VPN. It's a super easy to use app and browser extension that lets you change your IP address to pretty much anywhere in the world. Not only does that keep you safe and protected online, but it also means you can access content that might be blocked in your country. I use it all the time with Netflix. You probably know this, but some shows and movies are only available in certain countries. I live in Italy, so trust me, this is a lifesaver. I get access to a ton of content I wouldn't normally be able to watch. I also really like the Surfshark alert, which lets you know if your private data, including credit card numbers you use when shopping online, get leaked online. And what's super cool is that one Surfshark account works across unlimited devices. The whole family can stay protected. Plus, they've got 24/7 customer support and a 30-day money-back guarantee. So go to surfshark.com/Emmas and use the code Emmas at the checkout to get 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN for free. All right, back to the muffins. They should be just about done. Do not overbake these. At the 20-minute mark, you do want to do the toothpick test. If it comes out clean, the muffins are ready. You want to let these sit for 5 minutes and then take them out of the pan and place them on a rack to cool. If you want to make these ahead of time, they freeze beautifully. Let them cool completely, pop them in a Ziploc bag, and place in the freezer. That way you've got muffins ready to go anytime. Perfect for busy mornings, school lunches, or a quick snack. However, nothing beats freshly baked warm muffins, so I'm going to encourage you to not wait and enjoy these warm out of the oven.